Hello, my beautiful Aries watchers. Hello, hello. Welcome in if you're new. Welcome back if you've been here before. It's been a while since I've done an Aries reading. There are 4 signs that really got 0, 1, or 2 views. So I focused on the 8 signs that actually watched my videos. But I decided that I would give it a try again for the 4 signs that didn't really get many views before. So this is an experiment to see if there's any interest from the Aries community for my videos. So if you watch this, please comment if you want me to do Aries. Now this happened also with Taurus, but somebody commented and now Taurus gets plenty of views. So I started back doing Taurus. So let's see what happens, okay? Today is Friday, June 5th. As I'm doing this, and we're going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle for your Oracle card. We're going to use my Gilded Tarot Royale, and then we're going to get some fun tea leaf Oracle cards for those messages for you. Please remember this is a collective, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Look at the card that came out for you. From the Wisdom of the Oracle, you have number 1, Yang. This is masculine energy. Number 1 is typically a new beginning, a new journey, or a new opportunity. It's the new start of something. So you see the hands there, and there is a yin and yang ball above their hands with lots of fiery energy. Almost also looks like there might be an owl right there. All right, so masculine is the right side of the body, and it is the giving side, okay? The masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen, taking action. Okay, Aries, so we are going to set that aside for now. I'm going to face the camera down so that you can see the tarot as it comes out, and we will see what the message is for you. Okay, so I've already meditated, focused on your energy, shuffled these decks, focusing on Aries. I've also used my Honorable Ancestors Aura Spray Smudge Mist from Arcadia's Cauldron and Wildcraft. You can find her on Facebook. And I've used the Divine Intervention Elemental Reinforcement Roll-On, which smells fantastic. Both of those are from Arcadia's Cauldron. Wow, first card jumping out, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Aries, Queen of Pentacles. That's earth sign energy. That's feminine energy. She is at the top of her suit for having control of her finances, her time, her energy, her effort. She knows what she wants to do and does it. Wow. King of Swords. This typically is Aquarius energy. For me, that's how I've always felt it. Swords are communication. The King of Swords is at the top of the suit. Masculine energy, communication. He is masterful with his words, but he's also can cut like a knife. He pulls no punches. He says what's on his mind. So this could be a mixed power couple here with very earth-like energy in the feminine side and very air-like energy in the masculine side. The next card that came out is the Sun. That's Leo energy. The Sun is being comfortable with who you are. It's being comfortable with what you have, even though it may not be exactly how you want it 100%. So the Sun card asks us to be grateful for the things that we have in our lives, Aries. Then you have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is fire. That can be you. You are a fire sign, Aries. Yeah, typically I see the Knight of Wands as Aries, the King of Wands as Leo, the Queen of Wands as Sagittarius. That's how I feel it. But it can be any and all. It can be interchangeable. Oh my goodness. 7 of Wands, that's defending your position, my beautiful Arians. Okay, let's see. Can we have one more card, Spirit, for the tarot portion of this reading for my beautiful Aries? There is lots of masculine here. The King, the 7 of Wands is masculine. The Knight of Wands is masculine. The Sun is masculine, right? Sun is masculine, moon is feminine. Ooh, happy family. I love it. Let me just make sure. I felt like another card flipped over. No. Okay. All right, let me get a sip of my coffee. Iced coffee. I love it. So my background that I have, you saw in the beginning, you can still see some of it here. I have a couple of like cloth murals that I hang behind me just so you don't have to see the messy room. Well, it's not messy, but all the things in it. And this one, I should have read it better online because it's kind of vinyl. So I can't throw it in the dryer to get these creases out because it's made of vinyl. It's bugging me. It's just bugging my A-type personality. Okay, Aries. So first card out, as I said, is this beautiful Queen of Pentacles. Look at her. She is standing there on her gilded terrace, the pink Japanese blossoms behind her, the beautiful greenery. She's got a peacock. She's holding that pentacle, and she's very confident. You can see that in her facial expression. She's confident that she has everything in order. Her money, her budget, her time, and her energy never wasted, right? That's her. And then the King of Swords, he's sitting on his throne. Same thing. Look at their facial expressions. This is, if you're in a relationship, possibly, this could be how you each are, right? One of you is more feminine energy in control of budgeting, time management. One of you is more in control of the hard truths, right? Saying it like it is, the air sign communication type. But both of these are very comfortable and confident. So it could be you and a partner, but it could also be a masculine and feminine person in your life. These people that are like this. It could be your parents or grandparents or what have you. Maybe you have two friends like this, but it's definitely two people that are very opposite because earth and air, are opposite as are fire and water. Then you have this Sun card. As we said, the Sun can be Leo energy, a fellow fire sign. Maybe you have Leo placements, right? But the Sun is happiness, but it's happiness because you choose to be happy with your situation. So this is a message that maybe some of you Aries need, is that possibly you've slipped out of gratefulness a little bit, and maybe you've backslidden to, oh my gosh, why isn't this way? Why isn't that way? Why can't I get this done? So you need to go back to the gratitude, right? Back to the attitude of gratitude. Because when we're grateful, more things come in that are happy and that enhance our lives. Now here you are, this Knight of Wands. This is the fastest knight in the deck, right? Wands are the fastest suit. Action, passion. He is marching on, even though there's a volcano behind him. Don't ask me why I'm saying that, but this could mean that you are leaving behind some sort of chaos, right, Aries? That maybe you have been in a little bit of chaos, hurriedness. Maybe you've been under pressure, and it's gonna blow. So you are walking on. You're like, okay, I don't need that pressure. I just need to move on, right? So that is a message about being able to detach yourself from possibly things or people that are dramatic. There could have been some drama and you're like, no, I need to get out of this. I don't want to be in this drama. I don't want to be in this situation. If I don't get away from it, I'm going to explode. So you walk on. And then here you have the Seven of Wands. This is defending your position. Sevens are reflection. So looking back at some of the things that you've done, maybe somebody is going to be upset that you're walking on, leaving the drama behind. Could be a friendship that you need to cut ties with or take a break from, Aries. You may just be, look, I can't deal with this right now. I need some time to myself. So now you have to defend that choice. You may have other friends or family members saying, what the hell are you doing? Like, why are you doing this? This person meant well. This, blah, blah, blah. This is what I'm feeling about this. Or if it's at work, I feel like it's more personal, family or friendship that's been giving you chaotic feelings or rolling your eyes feelings or just like, I don't have the capacity to deal with this anymore. And you may have to defend yourself to others who think that you should just stick it out and stay with it and deal with it, right? So you may be dealing with some of that energy. When you do what your gut instinct, your guides, what you're being led to do, if it's in integrity and honesty, not out of emotional anger, right? When we make choices out of anger, that's when we get into kind of a gray area of this may not be the right thing. But if you make the choices that are right for you, you become more stable. Fours, stability or stagnation. In this card, it is stability. This shows a happy family protected by those 4 wands, 1111. Very powerful, right? So and dragonflies can be transformation, right? Butterflies are really transformation, but dragonflies can also be seen as the magical transformation that you can make. So we started off with number 1, new journey, the yang energy, right? Let me just remind you. Sorry, I didn't bookmark the page. So now, the masculine right side, giving side, right? So you see that ball of fire there. The principle of movement and creativity. We see that with the knight, right? Moving ahead. The power to make things happen and taking action. Yeah. So I really feel, Aries, like, so here's these people, this earth energy, this air energy, the king and queen, right, coming together. Now, could this be the couple that you're trying to get a break from? It could be. But this could also be the energy of the relationship that you're in. Being content with things the way they are, even though they're not exactly how you would like them to be. This was the message of being in gratitude, right? So I kind of feel like you have 2 separate messages here. This king and queen and this sun, right? Attitude of gratitude. Maybe this is not perfect, but you're being grateful for it. Then we go to this knight who is ready to explode unless he moves forward, defending the fact that you may need to cut ties with somebody or you just may need a break, right? So when you decide to do that, Aries, you shouldn't have to defend your actions if they're coming from the heart and your soul, but you may have to. You will get to this, okay, I'm happy. So the sun and the happy family, you get to this, but you can only get there by following your true heart and being true to your integrity. I'm trying to think of the words. Your morals, your integrity, your soul, right? You can't do things specifically to please everyone else. Now, of course, we want our friends and family members to be happy, but we can't sacrifice our own well-being, right? If we're in a bunch of drama and arguing and chaos. Okay, we're going to go to the tea leaf and we're going to see. Now, don't forget to give this video a like or a comment if you want me to continue to do Aries readings, because if they don't get any views, then, you know, because it does take some time to do this, to connect, you know, to get the videos, thumbnails, to get that work done, to get it posted. So, you know, I want to do readings for every sign that wants me to. So, yeah. Oh, my gosh. All right. Let's see. Now, this is a very big deck, so I have to divide it. I need to put these in the order because I have to divide it into 2 stacks and then shuffle each one. Typically, we get like 3 to 4 cards from each stack that I shuffle. I hope you're doing well. In Maine, where I am, it's going to be over 80 degrees for the 3rd day in a row here. Maybe the 4th day. All week, it's been pretty nice. And so I'm grateful for that. I love the months in Maine that I love is June through November. So June, July, August, September, October, favorite months. I love the weather. I don't like it when it gets above 80 degrees because then you got to have the ACs on. You can't open the windows, and I like fresh air. But I do love the summer months. You know, the gardens, the fresh veggies and fruits that you can get. Okay, is there one more card or is that it? Yeah, just when I say that. Okay, beautiful Aries. All right, let's see. Let's look at your tea leaf messages and see what they have to add. Maybe I should make this down a little bit more. Okay, so from the first stack, these are all in order. Diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. You will be receiving or giving a precious gift. Carriage. A journey, either physical or mental. Yeah, there are 2 cards like this in the deck. So this could be when you take some time away, right? When you walk on. Maybe you actually go away for a weekend, right? That could be definitely happening for you. Bear. Danger, especially in money matters. Okay, so watch your money, watch your spending, right? Watch your investments. And then feather. Oh, I love this. Is it a good one? I don't have these memorized. Of course, there's 100 or so of them in here. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. This could be, and it could have to do with money, Aries, right? This person that you feel this way about, that you need a break from, could be very insincere, and it could have something to do with your money. You need to take a break. The precious gift that you may receive is that knowing that you need to step away. That is a gift. When our guides lead us to keep ourselves healthy, that is a gift. Dolphin. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So you move from this person who may be insincere and there could be money problems to financial gain. So you see there's like 2 separate, we had one message here, one message here. Now we're getting the same thing kind of from the tea leaf. Grapes. Time to go out and have fun. Yeah, right, exactly. Financial gain, going out and having fun. Teapot. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So if you're a girl, a deep friendship with another female. If you're a male, deep friendship with another male. Well, this is looking really good. So it seems like there's some, when you get away from this negative situation, it seems like everything opens up, right? Psychic ability. Trust your intuition. What were we just talking about, Aries? When I was saying that you need to trust your gut, right? You need to follow your intuition if it's telling you to do this, right? And as well with here, right? With the attitude of gratitude, thinking about this, whoever this male and female are, this earth and air sign, trusting your gut and feeling grateful. Really feeling into the situations, this one as well as this one. Wow, Aries. Well, I hope this has helped in some way. Please don't forget to like, share, comment. Let me know if you'd like me to continue with the Aries readings. Until next time, peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.